What's up, guys? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys will help us get there. You know what? It's articles like this that just make me worry about the world in general. How everything has to, I don't know, follow a narrative, and if you can't just enjoy characters for the characters that they are, they have to speak truth, or they have to speak a certain narrative, and if they don't, that narrative of the time, then they have to be cast aside. The Simpsons. It's time for the show to talk about Chief Wiggum. Really now? Really? It's time that maybe, according to this article, maybe it's time that they need to expound on or to explore his evil ways, I guess. He's a bumbling cop, but he's corrupt, and they need to talk about this. It even goes so far to say in this article, talking about it, that if he was on the wire, he would be a villain. This is a Simpsons character. I just want to read a little bit of this. As modern culture grows and changes, it's important for media to evolve and evaluate how it portrays the world. Shows like The Simpsons have been at the center of those kinds of discussions. With the controversy over the Indian immigrant character Apu, long performed by Hank Azaria, a white voice actor, using a stereotypical Indian accent, becoming a notable lightning rod in the debate about representation and realism. But there are aspects of the show that also deserve some examination, especially in light of recent events, including Police Chief Clancy Wiggum, whose ineptitude and corrupt nature has always made him somewhat unique among most portrayals of the police in America. In truth, exploring Chief Wiggum gives the Simpsons the chance to confront some harsh realities. Okay, I don't want to get into the overall real concept of what is taking place in America when it comes to the cops. That's not my place. Yes, I do have opinions over it, but, do I feel like the media has maybe made that into a wildfire that it really shouldn't have been? I do actually believe the media is fanning those flames a little bit, or more than a little bit, and in my opinion. But again, this is Rants or Us. I'm going to stay on the topic of just The Simpsons. Just The Simpsons as the whole. We've done some videos of The Simpsons before, and we've talked about the regression of Homer Simpson and how that regression is being... it's been on par with how the culture sees white males. And that they shouldn't be seen in roles of authority. They should not be seen roles of being something other than bumbling idiots to a certain extent. That's kind of the narrative that they kind of went. Homer Simpson used to be this family guy or family man that would do anything to see his family happy and secure. But over the years, it turned into him just being like, his kids being ashamed of him, his wife having to tell him what to do all the time, just all of these little things. Him just being a train wreck of a human being, a drunk, a waste of time in a lot of different ways. Nothing there for comic relief. Well, the same could be said about Chief Wiggum. Chief Wiggum was, unlike Homer, was there for comic relief. But according to this article, which you cannot tell me that there is a large group of people out there that's saying we need to have a serious discussion about Chief Wiggum. Seriously? I don't believe that we need to have a serious discussion about Chief Wiggum. And I believe if you keep saying the words serious discussion and the Simpsons all in the same category, I think you're not going to ever have a serious discussion about anything at this point. This is getting to be mind-numbingly stupid. How we take what could be real sincere issues and problems, and then somehow we try to relate it to everything. Everything. Like we've got to talk about it with the Simpsons. We've got to talk about it with, maybe Paw Patrol should be canceled because it's a good portrayal of cops here in America. Me, the way I look at it is I feel like this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't take it as serious anymore. I see this stuff on the media and I hear these people, and they're trolls basically off of Twitter and things that they're pushing for these things. But what they're pushing for is not believable. It's not, this isn't an outrage situation. Chief Wiggum has done nothing that would make people go, well, we need to have a serious conversation about his character being on the show. The same could be going for Apu. Okay, I'll be the first, and I'll flat out say it. I believe that whenever you are choosing, and I never, this is the part that just drives me crazy. I never thought that in my lifetime this would be a controversial topic. That you should not, they are controversial for me to even spout. You should not judge somebody by the color of their skin. Plain and simple. That's it. Just stops right there. Should not judge people by the color of their skin. Changing Apu's voice actor because he was a white guy, utterly stupid. Should never have happened. You should not be judging a voice actor, an actor, a person in any situation by the color of their skin. That is ridiculous. That is where we get into situations where when you hear the word serious conversation, it's not serious. It's not serious because these people aren't serious. And I'm not going to pretend that they are. These people are jokes. These people are jokes. And they should be treated as jokes. If you're calling for a serious conversation over a cartoon character, Chief Wiggum, then you're not a serious person. That's just the way I look at it. You might look at, you might be an activist of some form or fashion that says, well, we shouldn't portray cops in positive lights anymore. I'll flat out come out and say I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Don't blame it. Don't paint everybody with the same brush. You might see some cops doing something bad here and there, but when you're painting every cop in America as criminals, you're doing wrong. That's like saying, that's the equivalent of painting anybody, whether it's their race, their gender, their sexual orientation, painting anybody with broad brushes. It just should not happen here in America. Now, I know this is something that I make fun of, but it also really irritates me at the same time. That I'm now living in a society that has serious conversations over Chief flippin' Wiggum off The Simpsons. I don't even know where to begin with it. I get frustrated with that. I get frustrated when I see this. I used to kind of brush it off, but now I'm kind of like, okay, these people are somewhat serious about their stance on it, but it's people that are like Twitter trolls. It's not people or whoever wrote this article. Like, come on, guys. Like, like this is where we take a step too far. This is a society no one's gonna want to live in. Like this is where you get into a situation where we can't say anything, we can't do anything, we can't have our own opinions on things. No one, if you hate the cops, love the cops, whatever, you should be able to have that opinion over them. I mean, it's as clear as day. But I will reiterate this, and if YouTube has a problem with me saying this, then they can have a problem with me saying this. But you should not judge someone by the color of their skin. Sorry if that doesn't fly in 2020 with a lot of these really leftist people, but that's going to be how I'm always going to be, and that's how I'm going to raise my children. Sorry. But that's just who I am. So, I don't hate you, Chief Wiggum. Never will. You're a fictional character in a cartoon that is really not even that groundbreaking anymore anyways. But all I can do is shake my head. And this is where we've come. This is how far we've come in 2020. Thank goodness this year is about to end. Can't say that I'm excited about 2021. Starting to think that we're getting to a point where that we might not be able to come back from. Really worried about it. Really, really worried about it. That's why I'm speaking out about it right now. Is because, yes, we shouldn't just blow these things off as satirical. And we should not have serious conversations at the same time about Chief Wiggum. We should be having serious conversations about the people calling for us to have serious conversations about Chief Wiggum. That's the only serious conversation I want to have about anything related to this topic. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and y'all take care.